Tell you what, you guys all take spring for granted, but we get really excited when the grass starts to show through the snow. Summer in Alaska.
Hey guys, I want to let you know what's been going on the last few days, actually a little over the last week here. An update on getting firewood, an update on hauling water, an update on the weather. Here we go. Okay, here we are at the wood pile. There's not much to talk about this week, guys. It's probably not going to be a long video. We'll find out. The weather has been terrible. It has not dropped below freezing for over 9 days. What that has done to the melting snow is great. It's making it go real fast. On top of it not freezing, it has been raining on and off, and you can kind of see it slushing, snowing, raining kind of right now, and that's making the snow level drop very fast as well. You can see the wood pile behind me. Zach and I have been working on making that thing big. We wanted to fill this whole vacancy up right there as well and get this pile really tall. But since the weather has not cooperated, we have not been able to get the firewood we need to get. I don't know if that amount of firewood will last us through next winter. We're really hoping the weather changes or we could be up a creek. The other issue is not being able to haul water off the lake. There is still so much snow on the ground, even though it's melting fast, that we can't get to the spring yet and run our spring line. So we're still having to haul water from the lake. The lake is nothing but slush, and there's no way we can get a snowmobile on there to haul water off of it safely. So that's where we're at right now. Zach and I don't know what we're gonna do. We definitely need to get more firewood for next winter, and we need to haul water. We're hoping the weather changes. It'll firm up the snow a little bit. That's what the forecast says, but we'll wait and see. But if I've learned anything as a Royal Ranger, their motto, ready for anything, etc., etc., and it goes on. So we're ready for what the weather throws at us. We are ready for any problems that arise. Bring it on. We're gonna face it head on. The other bummer to this weather is you can see all of our snowmobiles lined up here. We haven't been able to use them for over 10 days simply because we can't go anywhere on the snow. The snow is so rotten that you just sink and you get stuck, and it's no fun. In a weird sort of way, everybody knows that, you know, we're kind of social distancing out here, but in a weird sort of way, we're kind of isolated to our house, a lot like you guys are, and we haven't been able to go anywhere. Bonnie and I will come up from our cabin. We'll hit the Zach and Alyssa's house in the lodge there, and we'll just play board games. That's pretty much all we've been doing, seriously, because there is nothing else we can do right now. So we're starting to get a little crazy, if we weren't already, and we're ready for some sunshine. We're ready for a little change of pace here, as I'm sure all of you guys are. You guys were getting a little taste of how we lived, and now we're getting a taste of actually being isolated to our houses. I mean, we have a whole Alaska countryside out here that we usually can go and explore and have fun and do things with, but this time of year, especially with the conditions that we're having, we just can't go anywhere or do anything. We've been playing board games, like I said. Chloe and Eiley have been reading comic books along with doing school, and you know, just doing what we know to do, staying busy.
This is the main problem with an old house. Old house with metal roofing in Alaska. We are dealing with a roof leak here. I heard the dripping falling down on the kids' toy box and traced it back to the very last panel, ceiling panel here. And as you can see, the insulation is soaked, going all the way back into there. We have tried our best to seal the roof, to seal the seams of the metal roofing, and to put in longer screws, new sheet metal screws. Nothing seems to be working. So every once in a while we battle leaky roof. The problem is it's been warm and raining on top of all this snow for 2 weeks now, and we're starting to pay for it. So roofs leak sometimes, whether a house is new or old, whether the construction was done right or not, you know, has something to do with it. But when you're building off grid like this, like the original owners did over probably over 20 years ago, they did a decent job, but your resources are super limited when you're out here. And what are you going to have helicoptered in? What are you going to be able to haul in yourself? How do you do this roof right with the resources you've got? And I know we don't have all the money in the world, and the previous owners definitely didn't either. So you make do with what you got. You got a leaky roof and an off-grid house. That's just part of it, I guess.
Where's Howie? Is Howie being funny? Do you want to go inside? Eiley and Chloe went inside. Do you want to go inside?
No.
Okay. What do you want to do? You're super silly.
Hi.
Yeah, Howie's over there playing with his toy. Say, come here, Howie. Call him. Say, Howie.
Hi. Hi.
It seems like anywhere you live near mountains, people boast this saying, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. Every place says it. They're like, oh, you know what they say in Alaska? And then you're in Montana. Oh, you know what they say in Montana? And on and on and on. I feel like if you live anywhere near mountains, and I'm sure other geographical features as well that cause weather to change, you're gonna hear that saying. It's not special to any particular state. So